Hello everyone, welcome to my monthly budget check-in. My name is Liz. I'm ditching the debt, stacking the savings for a healthier, wealthier life in my 40s. Hello everybody. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. The videos are a little sporadic right now. It is very busy with school and trying to do everything else in my real life. I am still budgeting behind the scenes and, watching my money and all of that. Let's just do a budget check-in today. This hair is just driving me crazy today. I did get a cut and color last weekend. Over Halloween, I went up to stay at my mom's. We handed out candy at her friend's house, and it was just laughs all night long for hours and hours. We had a great time. Got to see my nibblings, my brother and my sister-in-law on Saturday, as well as my extended family. And their extended family is like my cousins and some of their in-laws. We had such a great time going to the pumpkin patch. My one cousin rented a bonfire pit at the pumpkin patch. And although it was like a really cold evening, we just had the time of our life. So much fun. Went back and hung out with my cousins all night. And then I went to an estate sale on Sunday morning with my mom and her friend. They love going to estate sales. And there was one, it was a 50% off day. Found some treasures to sell on eBay. I don't think I'm keeping any of the treasures. And maybe if you're interested, I will put what I bought at the end of this video. But right now, let's get into my budget. From my last paycheck, wait, did I get paid? Yes. No. My last paycheck was October 31st on Halloween, and it was $1,988. I think I had gotten a little extra money because I had covered a class sometime in that month of October. If we cover a class because there's no substitute teacher, then we get a small stipend. $636 of side hustle money come in the month of October. I just don't remember what days that is from, so I'll just point that out here. I also have $152.48. Some of that money is because I overpaid my Lane Bryant card, my Rakuten, which is linked down below if you are not signed up for Rakuten. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I highly recommend it, and I'm not editing out that yawn. Okay. But I do recommend using Rakuten. If I need to make a purchase either on my phone or on my desktop, I make sure that I can do it through Rakuten and get all the bonus that I can. On Rakuten, if you do use my link, I get a little bit extra money and you get a great discount as well. That is not going to cost you anything if you sign up and use my referral code, but it will save you some money. So that is linked down below. Especially now is a good time to use it when we have the holidays are on us here and you'll be doing a lot of online shopping. And then let me see what else there was. Oh, also part of that $152 was a dental refund from my husband. Typical bills have come out, and if you recall, I did increase my contribution to the mortgage and bills account from $400, which it has been the whole time my husband and I have been living together for like almost 2 decades, and now it is $500, and the caveat is that extra money is going to investments. Union dues have started coming out, so that's taken care of, and my insurances, that's all done for the month. Obviously, the month of October. In October, I guess this is like an October review. $1,515 going on the credit cards. Ouch. I thought it was going to be way less than that. It's not. And then let's see what else. $583 for my IRA will come out on November 10th, but since it's from the October 31st paycheck, it is staying in October. Honestly, in the end, it really isn't going to matter if I post it for October or November. But since it was the October 31st paycheck, I'm going to keep it in October. I like to do the monthly budget, but then I also like to see in between paychecks what I have. And so that is helping me. I had $13. I think that was old from a Venmo from a PD day with some friends at work. And then I had taken money. Oh, I put a note in here. How nice is that? I took money out of the ATM when I went to get my haircut. I also paid for my mom's haircut. I got Halloween candy. It helped pay for food and drinks at the pumpkin patch. Some of my drinks other people paid for. And what else did I pay for? Oh, breakfast before the estate sale. I paid for my mom. November hasn't been without spending. Actually, let's look at October since we're here. Yes, you saw I put a lot of money on my credit card. I talked about most of this stuff. I don't know if I talked about, well, let me just see. The 31st, the paycheck before that was the 17th. So, I had bought, we'll just go back here to the 18th, vitamins on Amazon, groceries. I was sick. I still feel a little congested, just a tiny bit in my sinuses for some reason. I don't know. If it continues, I'm going to go back I went to urgent care, but if it continues like another week, I'm going to the doctor again because I don't know if I'm just dehydrated because I haven't been drinking as much water because work has been so busy. Let me just take a water break. While I was taking my water break here, I have Rakuten on the screen. I was reading. It's a $50 bonus for you and for me if you sign up using my link. So I don't know what you're waiting for. It's down there below in the description. Okay, so then there was just a whole bunch of spending related to being sick. My nephew turned 2. Holy cow. Send him a magazine subscription. I think I did tell you guys that. I got stuff for work. My husband's, yeah, okay, I think I did tell you guys all this. I still want to get the Spotify gift card for a 1-year subscription. I've just never pulled the trigger on that. Spotify. A 12-month subscription is now $120. A 6-month subscription is $72. I pay $12. What is it? $12.71, I think. Yeah. So I'm paying $12.71 times 12, $152.52. So I really just need to pull the trigger on this and just get it done. All right. We'll see if there's any Black Friday deals for Spotify for 1-year subscription. Then I'm going to do that. Dining out, groceries, holidays, ribbon and stuff. Oh, I did purchase some stuff at Michael's for my niece. Clothes for the bonfire, Halloween related things. Okay. So there we go. It's like a lot of money I spent in October. In November, while I was out of town last weekend, I broke a nail. I did not have a nail file. So I just got one at the dollar store. I bought some apple cider at the pumpkin patch. Let me see. Went out to eat. Put gas in my car from the Wawa. Got groceries. I did my chicken salad sandwich that I like to do every week. And then it was club day at work on Friday. So I wasn't 100% sure I had all the materials to do pumpkin chunkin, which is catapulting little candy pumpkins. So I purchased more just because I didn't want to be without it. None of it will expire and it will get used eventually. So $27 there. I really just need to prepare better. So that's where I'm at right now. I see Canva just came through, but that is part of my side hustle spending. So that's another video for another time. And then let me see, what else am I forgetting? Oh, my husband bought groceries for $75. And something else that was, okay, guys, are you ready for this? We have a $3,100 bill. And I'm not even kidding. $3,100, I believe. It might have been like $3,099 or something like that. This was on Wednesday. What was Wednesday the 5th? On Wednesday, November 5th, we spent a crap ton of money, but it is still less than what we thought we were going to spend. My husband noticed a problem with our heat. Let me try to keep this story short. My husband noticed a problem with our heat, called the plumber, the one that we've been using since we bought this house, 12 years ago? And he said, yeah, you need a new furnace, a new boiler, whatever that thing is that heats the water and pumps it through the radiators of our house. It runs on gas. So basically our heat and our hot water that run on gas, the whole system needed to be replaced to the tune of about $12,000. And when he brought the quote, it was almost $13,000, like $12,800 and some. So needless to say, we have the money in savings and we know that's what the money is for when you have an emergency. But man, it is so painful to have to spend that kind of money. So of course, my husband called another guy and we waited for his quote. I think he called somebody else. And I said, why don't you call our friend Dennis? Dennis has helped us with our, third floor bathroom that we installed, and maybe I shouldn't even share this, but he did it on the side for us. And he came, like, for instance, he came and he showed my husband how to do the tile, and then my husband finished all the tile work. So it really saved us a lot of money. And when we put our mini splits in, my husband researched what we wanted. We bought the units, and Dennis was able to help us. We did have to hire him directly through a company to do the Freon, I think. Is it the Freon that goes inside to make the things cold? Like, I teach science, I should know this. But anyway, we saved a ton of money. We're really grateful to have a friend who can help us in that way. I said to my husband, why don't you call Dennis and see if this is something he can help with? He didn't do that kind of work and his son did, but his son was so busy he wasn't going to be able to come help us. Totally fine, but we did have to ask the question. And then we found out some news about his family. So we wanted to do something. We donated for his family, someone in his family having a situation. So it was unfortunate of what they're going through, but it kind of brought us together, reconnected, and we're happy to help out. And we plan to help out again when it comes to Christmas. So I am ready to share my Christmas budget with you guys. I just have to make some tweaks because we already know we're going to be doing some extra donations for Christmas. This other guy came 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, or whatever it was, gave a quote of $16,000 to fix the system. My husband's like, I'll do it myself. My family did not want him to do it himself because, it involves the gas line, and that really made everyone nervous, even though my husband's very handy. This guy came, then we didn't hear from him for a couple of days. Then we hear it's $16,000, and we're like, oh, sugar, like that is no good. But he said, I think I can fix it. And I'm like, oh, okay, now that's sounding better. So anyway, he actually showed up, because, some people say they're going to show up and they don't show up. It's so hard sometimes to get a good quality person, like a plumber or mechanic or electrician. So he came on the 5th and was here all day long. He brought an apprentice with him, and he was not taking a break at all. In fact, the young apprentice that was with them said, man, I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to go. And the guy was like, yeah, if you want to, you can leave. I'm going to finish whatever conversation they were having about that. And my husband was home and he's like, you know what? I have a pizza in the oven. So my husband made pizza for them. They were more than thrilled. And it worked out for all of us. They were here all day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Anyway, it turned out that years ago, somebody had converted the boiler furnace system from oil to gas. And when they did that, they did not use the correct size pipes. And so the system wasn't running. It was running at 2/3 efficiency. So Now it's been fixed. This guy totally fixed it. The heat has been great. The water pressure is been amazing. And the water temperature has been amazing. So $3,100 has been well spent. It'll be fun to see like how many more years we get out of that furnace. So that's the short version of this story. I'm going to put I don't know, is it a furnace? Did I spell that right? Furnace. I don't know. I'm going to put boiler. So we were not expecting to spend that money, but $3,100 is so much better than $12,000 to $16,000. That's it for my monthly budget check-in. I got to get out to you guys the Christmas budget, my savings update, my sinking funds. There's so much to do. What I want to ask you guys to do is hit like and subscribe. Let me know if you've started decorating for Christmas yet. Some of the kids in my class put their Christmas decorations up the day after Halloween. Some people wait until Thanksgiving. I'm a day after Thanksgiving or whatever day I come home if I'm out of town for Thanksgiving. So let me know when you put up your Christmas decorations. All right, guys, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.